What's up, everyone? It's a boy, Young Dev. Uh, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna do it. Right now, what's the time? I think it's 7 o'clock p.m. I'm recording this. I have some exciting news. Um, I have some exciting news, man. I know I've been promising you a lot of things lately. I know I've been talking, but I haven't been actioning stuff. Uh, I know. It's fine. I know. Please, you can judge me all you want. It's fine. But I want to introduce to you Take Over Coffee right now, right? So I would like to introduce Take Over Coffee, right? So as you remember that I introduced Take Over Coffee as a platform for podcast where we talk about tech, where we talk about everything related to tech, right? I was thinking, I was like, fine, I've been promising people take over COVID, but I've been busy. Please forgive me. I've been busy. I didn't have like most of the time to build all this stuff or to focus on this. But what I can say is take over coffee. I'm planning it to be a bigger than the platform for podcast. What I mean by that is I'm planning to have take over coffee merchandise. That's one we spoke about, right? Gonna have like take over coffee stuff. We're gonna have t-shirts. We're gonna have sweaters. We're gonna have couch stuff. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna have like hoodies. We're gonna have sweaters. We're gonna have cups branded Take Over Coffee. You're gonna have cup holders. We're gonna have not screen protect, phone pouches and all those stuff and stickers for your house, for your car. I mean, and for your fridge, and for your laptop and whatever, right? That will be under Takeover Coffee merchandise, right? But then now, what I was thinking is, let's also that will be under Takeover Coffee merchandise, and it will be sold or sold on Takeover Coffee shop, right? It's gonna be sold online and stuff, right? But then I was thinking, why shouldn't we have something like Takeover Coffee events? So this right now is Takeover Coffee podcast, right? Where we talk about everything related to tech, invite people. Today I'm sitting alone, but I'm gonna be sitting with someone very soon. We talk about tech. Um, that will be Tech Over Coffee podcast, right? This is what we're doing right now, which will be dropping each and every week, right? And then when I have like Tech Over Coffee events, right? So Tech Over Coffee events will be held or will be hosted at Tech Over Coffee House. I won't reveal Tech Over Coffee House for now, but I'm currently building that. Not building as such, but I'm currently, you know, you know what I mean? I'm currently doing that, Take Over Coffee House. I'm planning that, right? It will be an amazing stuff. So, Take Over Coffee events, what's happening is a lot of people from tech coming into network to talk about stuff, to share ideas, to share information, something like webinars and something like exhibitions, something like networking, practically networking more than like webinars, right? And then but then now the problem is not the problem. And also gonna have like Takeover Coffee Club. Look at this. So what Takeover Coffee Club is planning to do is I know people, us as developers or us as software engineers, we normally don't get to go out. We always on our computers coding, doing whatever, whatever. I mean, let's try do what dev supposed to be doing together, collectively as developers, right? Look at this idea. What we will be doing is we go out. If for instance you knock off at 4, at 5 or at 6 p.m., we all go out as tech devs. We go out to have a walk together. We play games together. We play soccer together just for fun. We play tennis just for fun. Everything is done for fun. Nothing serious, nothing heavy. No, no, no. We'll also have like Take Over Coffee Club merchandise, right? But then that one I would like to do that based. It's either it will be based on a company or it will be based on an area. For instance, it will be Take Over Coffee Club Fourways, Sentin, Midrand, Bram, Pretoria, whatever. Or if it's based on companies, it will be like Take Over Coffee, Vodacom Club, Discovery Club, Deloitte Club, MTN Club, whatever company you're working at, right? Google, Amazon Club, and whatever the case may be, all right? So that will be more to try and get devs to be out of their workspace, right? I know devs don't want to be out of their workspace, I know, but we'll try by all means to have that. You know what I mean? So that will be Tech Over Coffee Club, right? And then this is the podcast as well. And then we have like production. So production it is whereby we provide stuff like when the tech house is done and complete, we'll be providing other people who are interested in doing podcasts in tech to come and host that their podcast there and then talk about stuff related to tech. But that will be when like the actual Tech Over Coffee is big and so forth, right? And then I will have meetups and networking and so forth. But the interesting thing is 12 days will be Tech Over Coffee coding sessions, right? So the coding sessions will be held at either remote or at the Tech Over Coffee house as well. So what will be happening there is we're just having sessions coding. It's either it's an interesting project or it's a not a hackathon but interesting project, interesting session whereby we do some coding and whatnot and so forth, or contributions. But then because we are devs and software engineers, they are always thinking outside the. I don't know if that thing there exists to say think outside the box. I mean, like there's no box here, but it's fine. They're always creative, innovative, and so forth. That you can always come up with ideas in any time. So we'll have like Take Over Coffee devs, whereby the ideas which came within the Take Over Coffee house will be developed by Take Over Coffee devs. Right? They won't be owned by me, but it will be owned by Take Over Coffee devs. You know what I mean? It will be owned by Take Over Coffee devs, people who are contributing to that project actually. And then it will either be open source, we build it because I'm not only limiting Take Over Coffee to be within Johannesburg, Durban. It's open to Durban, Cape Town, Pretoria, whatever, and even outside South Africa if possible. But we have to start small and keep things moving and so. But the only way for that to work is only and only if I take this thing seriously. You know what I mean? So officially, I'm taking this thing seriously each and every week as of today, as of March, because it's the end of Feb now. Yeah, close to end of Feb. Each and every week, I'll decide the date. Each and every week, uh, from the first of March, I mean, we'll be recording a new session or a new episode of Tech Over Cove, right? So what will happen is on the podcast side is we'll have guests, as I mentioned, people who are very passionate about tech, people who are passionate about tech, software engineers, solutions architects, systems architects, UI UX designers, talent accusations. Hear some stuff from the HR people, from dev managers, from like everyone who is in the tech space, right? That will be coming over and have some nice conversation. It's either here or we'll go to a coffee shop somewhere proper, somewhere nice. But I have a very perfect what you call I have a very perfect a location for when I have guests. It's interesting, it's perfect, it has everything. I have it already, it's done and dusted. It's just a matter of getting a guest and then we move. I have that. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Definitely gonna love that one. So that's it. But here's the not the catch, but here's something interesting. I'm currently looking for a Java, not a Java developer. I'm currently looking for a front end developer. So if you are a skilled in Java developer, if you not Java development, why is everything about Java now? Shit. Sorry. So I'm looking for a front end developer, right? Who's skilled in Angular or React, whatever the case may be, but with TypeScript. So I'm looking for that person. I want us to build the Tech Over Coffee platform now. The Tech Over Coffee platform, not only the Tech Over Coffee podcast, but the Tech Over Coffee platform. I have some other projects that I'm working on with other people. It's fine. Those ones are gonna keep on going because like they're not any related to Tech Over Cove. But I'm looking for a front end developer who's skilled in Angular or React, which we're gonna be working on Tech Over Coffee, our platform, Or we can just start by forming the Tech Over Coffee devs. It can be open source. I mean, maybe to limited people who can contribute, and then try to have this platform up and going. So if you know anyone who's a front end dev, just tell them that I'm looking for them. Obviously, it's just a contribution. Who's good in Angular or React and so forth. Right. So that's that for it all. So during the what you call the Tech Over Coffee Club and whatnot, the outings and whatnot, we'll be doing playing some games. I know most of the tech guys, they live playing games. We'll be playing games live together, playing games together in person, video games. There'll be a lot. There'll be a lot of interesting stuff. But for this video, it was just an introduction of Tech Over Coffee platform, right? So what I'm currently doing is I'm starting to build the platform, but I'm working on the back end because I'm more of a back end dev. This is why I'm saying I'm looking for a front end guy or a front end person to help with the front end stuff, and then we can build this thing together, right? So I'm currently doing that, and I will share the progress with you on this platform, right? On the podcast. I will share the updates with you as to how far I am, what I'm currently doing, what I'm currently working on, and what's next, and all those kind of interesting stuff, right? We'll do that so that we can keep track of the progress and all that stuff. I'm hoping for this to be a great initiative. It will be as much interesting as I can make it to be. You know what I mean? So if I'm serious about it, it's gonna be interesting. If I'm really serious about it, it's gonna be interesting. But if I'm not, definitely it's not gonna be interesting. And you know, so let's do this. But before we can even start doing it, let me be serious about it. You know what I mean? So each and every week, as of the 1st of March, promising you that as of the 1st of March, we're gonna be having each and every episode once a week. For now, it might be me alone, but we're gonna having an episode each and every week from the 1st of March. So another thing is, if you're a guest, you're coming in, I'm gonna be giving you a free merchandise. Take Over Coffee. I found the perfect manufacturer for our merchandise. So if you are a guest, probably the first 10 guests, they will be getting like free merchandise. The Take Over Coffee merchandise. I have the manufacture, everything is done, it's sorted. It's just a matter of producing that stuff. So yeah, man, yeah. And we'll be selling those stuff, obviously. It will be interesting stuff. I just designed everything, and then it's a matter of execution. The code is written, it's a matter of pressing the button and then execute, right? So that's all. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say on today's video. It's not an episode as such, but it's just me introducing the Tech Over Coffee platform. And it will be an interesting one. Definitely. I have a lot of topics and I have a lot of people that I'm looking forward to host them or to have a conversation with them, because I feel like I know a lot of people in this industry. And anyone, basically anyone who's interested in coming, they can pull up, man. They have a conversation. It doesn't have to be someone who's close to me. Anyone who's passionate about tech, anyone who's passionate about coding, computer science, software engineering, software development, computer science, they can pull up, man. Anyone. So before I even talk too much and waste your time, let me go back to code this platform, because it's coming up soon, soon, and it's amazing. Take Over Coffee. Make it work, make it right, and make it fast. Thank you.